your wedding day. Such memories. Your smiling face, the love in her eyes, promising of a lifelong journey of understanding and support. So what the fuck happened? You out the house, she got the car, and you're recovering on your homeboy's couch, or even worse, in your parents' basement. Life after marriage is not something most men are prepared for. Many don't even talk about the issues that affected what was supposed to be one of the best things that ever happened. What now? How does your life start over? It's time to talk about it. The Lame Show starts now.
All right, welcome to the Lame Show. Welcome back. Chopping it up with the host.
Lame Show.
Myself, Key, Jamal, Daniil, Drew.
Yo.
Talking about our new normal. What the hell does that look like?
What does that even mean?
Right. So let's talk about it. I mean, we've all been divorced for some time now.
Yeah.
But let's go back to that time, right? When you either left the house or got served with paperwork or whatever. When what was the new normal like for you? What was your new everyday after coming out of 10+ year marriage? And Jamal was only 3 years for that first marriage, but most of us were married to someone for over 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like I said in a couple episodes before, I let myself get into a situation where my ex was just handling all the finances, and some guys are like that, you know. So I had to just get used to just handling my own business, growing up a little bit. You know what I mean? So when I woke up, I was in debt. Credit score was in shambles, and the new normal for me was just kind of rebuilding, getting back to being debt free and raising my score, just trying to be able to live by myself. You know?
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Well, my new normal is it's very different from my past. Very, very different. My new normal began when I went outside after my wife
That was
left.
it. That's all it took. Street lights
And
was
then
on.
I knew the big decision was when she left and I let someone come into the house and have sex in our bed. I knew it was no coming back after that. Because
Wow.
I didn't. So I stayed on that path until, and the most unfortunate part about this is that parts of my new normal are similar to my past. I'm still making dumb decisions and being selfish and hurting people with my actions.
Right.
I am hoping that I've broken my last heart and don't want to put anybody else through any more pain anymore.
Okay.
It's an ongoing process, learning and evolving into someone who is safe
Right.
to be in a loving romantic relationship with another person. A lot of us aren't safe, and we need to take that time to figure out how to become safe, a safe space for people in relationships, because you don't want to bring the baggage that you have into another one.
Okay.
So, but my new normal is more to my liking than a traditional marriage. I like dating multiple people. I like spending time with multiple people. I'm not someone who wants to be with the same person every day. And I like creating new experiences with different people. So I'm in a better place.
All right. Good for you. Good for you. So for me, you know, I mean, I've talked multiple times on the show. You know, for me, I separated from my wife, and that separation included me moving out and, you know, getting an apartment, which at the time was just a little 1-bedroom apartment. It was like the first thing I saw. I was like, all right, I just gotta get out the house. So, you know, I just went about everyday life until I met a young lady, and we kind of fell into a relationship. I don't know. I got right back into a relationship. I wasn't, you know, running the streets or anything, and you know, that went on for a couple of years. So, And it was fun, but I inherited a stepson, kind of pseudo stepson, but
Was your new normal a life, a life vest for you at that time?
I don't think so. I don't think it. Well, maybe.
Because I would have to think that new person helped make up the time where you was missing your daughter, helped make up the time where you were alone, you didn't want to be alone. Maybe not. It didn't happen that often, but those times that person was available for you there, or you like, nah.
I don't know. I think I was just happy to have sex again, and
Oh, is this what this feels like?
This is what it feels like.
Oh, okay.
Key got his first raw dog after marriage. And went
Wow, yeah.
nah,
Yeah, that first raw dog experience wake you up.
like-
It wake you up. You're
Yeah.
like, wow.
I'm here. I'm
Fuck
present.
marriage.
I'm present. Yeah.
nah, I don't know, man. But it was all good until it wasn't again, and now I'm just where I am, man. I'm guarded.
I'm guarded and living.
I'm damaged, and I'm just pushing through. Nah, I'm having a good time in life, man. I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think for me, I'll take you back to a little bit. So I was married for about 14. Altogether, we know each other probably about almost 20 years, So we've been talking to each other from 2002, every day with a conversation with someone up until 2017, right? And when the person cuts you off, you're still. I wasn't ready to stop talking every day, But so that was rough for me. And a lot of times I called you guys, and thank God someone picked the phone up. But you have to deal with that loneliness, and that was my biggest hurdle. And one of my biggest fears was like, I don't want to die by myself. Like one of my family members, he died by himself when I was a kid, and he had his mouth open. So in Jamaica, we say, if you die with your mouth open, you're lonely because no one's there to close your mouth. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, so that's always been in my head as a kid. So now that I'm in here, I'm like, wow, if I pass away right now, who's going to know?
Wow.
My body will be here until someone comes checks on me. So getting used to just my thoughts, coming home, not talking to this person, that was an adjustment. That was a major adjustment. And it wasn't until I started to meditate to kind of get some control over my thoughts that I kind of moved forward. And after meditation, I started to say, you know what? Well, what do I like to do? I like doing business. And like you guys said, I just became a serial business starter. I didn't always finish it, but
Right.
I just
You start 'em, though.
Start them, just stay busy, and then until it got easier.
Right.
Hopefully that makes sense.
No, it does.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
During your new normal, how often did you want to go back to your old territory?
Up until I realized that I wasn't the only landscaper.
wow.
Once I realized that this person had moved on, like a switch went on. Like, what? Yeah.
Like, why am I still pining after this
Right,
person
right,
when they're
right.
not
Then-
even interested in
Yeah,
me?
man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Drew.
Oof. I like my new normal
Good.
because one, my ex and I get along great when it comes to co-parenting with our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I see my kids whenever I want.
Mm-hmm.
Three, I know I'm a way better person than I was back then. And four, like the person I'm dating is cool. Like there's no reason to change that. Like I like the new normal. I like the way our relationship is going, and it's good. It's good for me.
That's good, man. That's good.
So you're not. I guess it's the bliss you're experiencing now is lasting much longer than marital bliss.
he's setting you up, Joe. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
Be careful.
Don't take the
Joe.
big son.
He said, this is small.
It's big son.
It's a different kind of bliss. It's a different kind of bliss.
Nice. You handled that very well, my guy.
Kind of bliss.
Mr. Miyagi style.
You're like, y'all motherfuckers just like, we still gotta
triple
talk
OG,
to them.
triple OG.
Like, your ex don't even think about your ass. We still gotta talk to ours.
Triple OG. What's your situation like now?
You know, my new normal, I'm adjusted to my new normal.
Good for you.
Yep.
He's like,
You know, it took a long time to get here and a
Right.
long time for it to feel normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's starting to feel like a normal life again. You know, where I'm thriving. You know, it seems like my kids are starting to thrive. You know, my ex is thriving. So it seems like we have, you know, all have started to adjust and adapt and accept and you know, have a new normal. So.
So G, you kind of shocked us on Susie's podcast.
You damn sure
man.
did.
You shocked the shit out of us, man. We all were looking crazy. He was like, "Yo,
On camera.
So my son's 22nd birthday, and you know, my ex invited me over, and you know, the kids and my current girl, and we were all looking at each other like, what? You didn't even share that with us, man. But I think that's a part of growth right there, because that you know, based on our dialogue previously, I didn't know, but that was a pretty interesting growth period, and for you guys at least, you know what I mean, to be able to do something like that.
I never saw that coming, right? It wasn't something I planned for. It wasn't something that we had talked about. It just kind of happened because of the whole COVID thing, right? Like, we had intended to spend my son's birthday out at a restaurant, which we have done in the past, right? You know, we have all, as a blended, you know, a new group or, you know, new set of people, we've all gone out and celebrated a birthday. But to take that next step to do it in a little bit more intimate setting, you know, where it's just a little bit smaller group, you know, in someone's home, it just kind of came about because, you know, things were starting to change and you know, restaurants were, you know, not open, and, you know,
Taboo.
something came up at the last minute, and she was like, well, listen, let's, you know, would you be comfortable coming over? You know, we can order from the restaurant, we could bring food in, you know, or we can go get a cake, and we all sit around and, you know, eat and then, you know, sing happy birthday. And so I was like, cool, you know, I could do that. Now, it wasn't easy, right? It was, but, you know, to the point I just made, it was adjusting to this new normal. Like, this is what it's going to be like moving forward, where, you know, we all could start to get together on a more intimate level to celebrate, you know, to come together to celebrate, you know, other things.
Yeah.
So it sounds like your ex is your friend.
You know what's weird? I think, don't we have this teed up as a topic about friendships and marrying friends and stuff like that? But yeah, I mean, like, listen, after, you know, there's stages of divorce, right? Where you've got the resentment, you got the hurt, you got the rebuilding, and then, you know, I think it's been a minute now since we've been divorced, and you know, we're now starting to, you know, deal with the new normal, be adults, right, and put the kids first, and not, you know, hold any bad feelings or let the past creep up, or, you know, just starting to really, you know, have a healthy co-parenting relationship. You know, make sure we're there for each other, make sure we're there for the kids.
The healing process, right?
Deal with this new normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, G. So just real quick, I know you're doing the new normal thing and everything, but what if she said, "I'll be here with my man, you know, you and your lady can come over and celebrate"? Would that change your decision? Would you still have went over there the way you did?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have gone.
Yeah.
It's good, man.
Yeah, I think from what I know of Goran, he's way past any insecurities he may have about his ex moving on. Definitely. I think.
Not even on him, on the other guy's part, you know.
Yeah, true, on the other guy's part. But we don't care about him.
True.
He's not part of the lame show. He's not a lame
You
show
don't give a
guy.
fuck about him.
But it's just so interesting to know, to go from a place where you came from, where it was just like, yo, this is the worst, and now it's like, I'm growing to be friends with this person. I think currently I'm going through a breakup that's really messing with my head and my heart. But I know possibly we can be in a better space if we continue to stay on this path of just co-parenting and not putting in the romantic part. What advice would you give to someone who wants to transition into friendship from marriage?
Don't rush it, right? It takes time. And just respect that person how you want to be treated. Is it took, like I said, it took us years to get to this point. But before we were married, when we were, just dating and stuff like that, we had a good, kind of healthy friendship and working relationship. And then, things got complicated but if you ever had in the past a good working relationship with somebody, you can always get that back. It might not be intimate and there might not be the feelings of, lovey-dovey and wanting to be with that person. But, if you put all of the hurt behind and they put all the hurt behind and you guys have grown from it, you could definitely have have some type of new relationship, a new normal moving forward. It's as long as that's what both of you want, right? Both of you have to want that.
And for Jamal, I would just say keep your dick in your pants if you keep it as
as long as you can.
Right.
Just a friendship.
I've been told to do that. I have been told because the women I have sex with, their heart is in their vagina. So you ever heard that term?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I never heard that.
You never heard that term?
No.
You know what it
educate me.
means?
Yeah.
I'm about to find out, obviously, right?
Oh, it means that it's never just a fuck for them. It's never just sex.
Really?
Yeah. You ever had sex with someone that made them cry?
I have, but it's been pleasurable. It wasn't like he's leaving.
It messed with my head though.
though.
Like, is it me? No, it's just that it's first. Like, it does mess with your head. Go ahead, Mo, finish up.
I just like to admit I've cried too.
Because she was crying. That's why.
Nah, she made me cry. Yes,
Beat you up.
Maxwell all day.
Yeah.
But the hard part for me is recognizing that person can't be what I always thought we would be. So we got to transition to friendship. So like you said, it's going to take time and it's going to be a process that we have to stay the course.
Okay.
Now, Key, I had a question for you. You said that marriage is out of the question for you. So, is that your new normal? Is that what women come to expect?
For
from
me
you
right now,
that's the norm.
I'm struggling being able to get into a relationship.
Got it.
Okay, so marriage is like that's a whole nother
It's
bar
far
right now.
distance,
It's
yeah.
right now I don't know. I'm happy in my space. I'm happy dating. But I don't know. I'm trying to get past that and move into having a relationship like what Goran has there. You know what I mean? But
So it
right now
sounds
I'm not even ready for that. I mean honestly, just myself.
Yeah, Goran is
yeah.
like
Gordon is the standard right now.
Goran lives with.
I know, but yeah,
With the
I mean
person,
those
with
are
a woman.
progressions, right? He
And
said
that
he
is-
started out as a friend.
That
so.
sounds cute
Yeah.
to everybody, but living with another human being that is an adult,
Yeah.
Yo,
it's one of the
have you seen
hardest-
Gordon's kitchen? that dude kitchen like 2,000 square feet.
And you notice he's always in it by himself, right? They got different stations in their house.
Listen, man, the stages of the new normal, it is what it is, man. I think as long as you're happy and comfortable in your space and in your skin, and then
I guess what I'm hearing is it's normal for you now to be unsure what you want,
I don't
Yes, I agree with that.
right?
Yeah.
And that's okay.
True.
It's okay as long as you're taking care of your responsibilities as far as if it's alimony, as far as it's child support. take that time to discover who you are and what you want your new normal to be.
As long as you're honest about it.
Yeah.
What else?
Like,
What else can anyone say?
like for me, like how do you move on? You know, so based upon my schedule, I'm all about the apps. Everyone knows that. You know, but when you first get on, it's overwhelming. It's like looking for a job, and it's off-putting. You know, so it's either you're lonely or do you go out there and fight for the new normal. And for me, I had to come up with a plan, figure the stuff out. Like I told you, the computer brain went on. You know, you figure out, okay, all right, if I swipe 100 times, I get 3 likes. Out of 3 likes, I get 1 date. You know, but that's, and then you meet the person, and you spend time getting to know them, and it doesn't work out. Like Jamal said, you had to start it all over again. That becomes like draining after a while. You know, so
Go ahead, Drew.
Yeah.
So
Drew was
so-
gonna say something.
I think you have to. You got to figure out what you want
right.
and shoot for that. If you just wanna fuck, go find that. You're gonna get that. If you're looking to settle down, you're gonna get that too. It all depends on what you're looking for, and if you're honest enough to go about getting it and doing it that way.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
what
and
you
to
want,
add
what
to
you
that-
want, you're gonna attract what you want.
Yeah. And to add to that, you gotta, you know, we talked about this in a previous episode about the healing process. You know, there's something to be said once you finalize everything, right? Once you know that your ties, you know, being married and, you know, the emotional, all of that has been severed and it's all done and paperwork's been signed and, you know, lives have been truly separated. That's a key moment in finding your new normal, right? It does something psychologically once you know that you are no longer connected to this person in that way.
That is very interesting.
I agree with that.
I do too.
It's not easy to get to there though.
No, it's not.
Oh,
it's not.
Definitely
It's
not.
not.
It's like a minefield.
Nah, you just gotta.
Because I feel like we're talking and the normal's always changing. So normal means this is what happens on a regular basis. But if our normal is still changing, is it normal? Or the normal is something that's always going to be changing?
No, normal always has to change. Has to.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
wind up on my back so much. It's always changing.
But how do we call it normal if it's, I thought about that. If it's, because if I go into a restaurant, let me get what I normally order.
Change is constant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, to stick with that analogy real quick, you go to your restaurant for the last 6 months. You order the same thing. It comes out the same way. And then you say, all right, let me get that. And then you go to taste it and something's different. And you go, why does this taste the same? I always order the same thing. And you go, hey, why does this taste different? And she goes, oh, we got a new cook.
chef.
We got a new chef. You know, the person that we got the meat from, you know, we found a
They
place
went out
that
of
we,
bus-
you know,
yeah,
it's,
we
it's
found a-
cheaper. They went out of
Exactly.
business.
Exactly.
Or something like that. So this is the new normal. So you either gotta like it or you're never gonna get that. Once it changes, you're never gonna get it again.
New chef don't believe in Larry's. New chef don't believe in no Larry's.
He
like
be
that.
coming
I like
with him,
that.
man. He
I like
got
that.
him. He got him in a bag, ready for
Look
you.
at more.
man.
I got one for you. More.
I was like the little people and
Jay-Z and Nas right now.
Nah, it's them brownies getting to Jamal.
I'm giving him the Robert De Niro analyze that. Look, that's good. You're good. That's good. You're good. You're good. You're good. No. You. You're good.
You're good. Oh man.
No, that's so yeah, so the new normal, as G has just identified for us, is continuously
Always changing.
changing, right?
I like
so
that. I'm gonna write that down. That's a good gem. The new normal is always changing.
yeah, I
Don't
mean you know, I just told you how I'm comfortable in my own skin, but
Right.
that's gonna change eventually. I know, you know, I'm gonna let that down and. I'm like, he dating somebody? I'm like, yeah.
Say it with your chest.
We live together now. Oh.
And you know who's undefeated, right?
Father time.
Life.
Like,
Life is undefeated.
Yeah.
Life is gonna keep going whether you want to change or not.
Life
So
and the
you
internet.
can either keep up or you got to keep change with the new normal.
Yeah.
Plus, we all want that 2,000 square foot kitchen.
I don't cook that much.
Yeah, that's my new normal. I don't cook no more.
I don't cook no more.
You don't cook no more.
No, I Trader Joe's, man. I buy everything pre-wrapped.
Oh Lord.
Yo, is that it,
You
fellas?
better get your air fryer game up, bro. Air fryers is clutch.
Well, the new normal is, yeah, I do have an air fryer. Yeah.
He ain't touch it. He ain't even take that shit out the box yet.
That shit's still in the plastic.
Yup.
If you had a wife, it would have been out.
If I had a wife, I wouldn't be my takeout bill wouldn't be as much.
And you wouldn't know how to balance your checkbook yet.
Yeah, I know how to balance a checkbook. I just didn't want to do it.
I didn't want to do it.
I think they
But-
taught us that in high school, how to balance a checkbook.
Nah, they don't teach you shit like that.
Nah, it definitely taught me.
But I think the new normal for me now is never let my credit get down like that. You know, all my shit is paid on time. I'm actually able to.
Don't you work at a bank, bro?
Yeah, man. But look, you're going through divorce.
I know.
You're going through, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Financial changes. Yeah. Is there any new normal in a polyamorous world?
Oh, definitely.
You're dealing with multiple different
Hierarchy.
Hierarchy now. I got to do a hierarchy because that's the only way it's sustainable.
So your new normal is a hierarchy?
Yeah, it's a hierarchy. Like, for example, like right now, I thought I wanted 2 wives and a girlfriend.
Okay.
I had that, but now one of them is gone. I'm working on getting back with the other one, but right now I just, for the 2 people I possibly will likely end up with, I would take on a 3rd girlfriend for travel and fun dates, and both of them appear to be the 2 people that I'm working through things with. They appear to be cool with that.
Sound like you put
so-
a job open.
So
Yeah,
do y'all interview? Do y'all
gotta-
interview like your?
Yeah.
Well, that's the new normal.
Oh,
The
shit.
new normal
Where
would
you get them?
be
Where you get 'em from? LinkedIn?
nah. The new normal
dope
would
name for this,
be
the poly life.
incorporating them into me finding a 3rd.
No,
Like,
Maul's like swipe.
yeah, like,
Right. What's your criteria for the 3rd?
Is there a special app for that?
preferably gotta have children.
Okay.
That's children, preferably married. But if not,
Yeah, I made that face on the inside. That's when he talks. When Mo talks, I make that face she made on the inside.
right? There are people out
She has to
there.
be married and have children.
There are people out there
that's
that
my
are
criteria.
okay with their spouse having sex with other people. It's just that's the reality of the world we live in now. They
Yeah.
are okay with it.
You just want to send her home to her husband so that you ain't got to worry about.
Well, there are certain things that they don't have that you don't have to worry about when that person has a husband. You know, don't have to worry about their.
So she's at the
mortgage.
bottom of the hierarchy then.
You
I
don't,
wouldn't
you
even
don't
say.
gotta take no
I wouldn't
garbage
even
out.
say it's a hierarchy in that way. It's a hierarchy on situations. So let's say, for example, my wife has a flat tire, and let's say the 3rd girlfriend's sister died.
You got to go change that flat tire.
No,
What?
no. I would then attend to the girlfriend because she just lost a person. My wife just got a flat tire and we have AAA. She can handle that. It's like she would say, go handle that with her. She needs you. So that's how it works. It's a hierarchy on issues.
Did you call first, or you just did that decision on the fly?
What do you mean did I call first?
Did you call, hey babe, do you want me to come change the tire? So and so got so and so just lost somebody.
Now let's say
Are you
I give
giving
you a
her that
scenario.
choice, or you
So and
just-
so calls, sister died. Get a call from the wife. Hey, I caught a flat tire. So and so sister died. You think you could call AAA to handle that? Because we have AAA instead of me coming out there or meeting you. Yeah, go ahead, handle that. Oh, so that's how it would be handled. Why you smart?
Because the way you put it, she's not gonna say no. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, sure.
It's
All right,
nice.
motherfucker, I got you.
That's constantly changing.
Constant.
You know?
Change is
It's
constant.
constantly changing because
The new normal.
right. It's the new normal.
Yeah, your new normal is absolutely
Yeah,
insane.
like the other day you talked about having everyone over. Is that gonna be the normal thing? Where
Yeah, it's gonna be the
everyone's-
normal thing now. Like we had a situation where everyone was over. My
when you
wife,
say everyone, could
okay,
you
I'm gonna explain.
Could you explain?
My wife, her boyfriend was over there. My girlfriend, her husband my girlfriend was there with her other boyfriend. Her husband, my girlfriend's husband, was there with his girlfriend.
I got 7 right now. Key, how much you got? You got 6?
I got 6, but I'm
6. I was 7.
Oh, 7. Okay,
Okay, so now we get 7.
So in my house, my wife was sitting next to her boyfriend, chilling, having drinks and talking. Also in my house, my girlfriend was there with her other boyfriend. My girlfriend's husband was there with his girlfriend. And then when they all left, I had to go to work. I left my home.
And your
My wife and her boyfriend stayed there with our daughter and his daughter. Woke up together in the bed and everything while I was at work.
He's cool with that.
I'm cool with that. I'm good. These past few days, you know where I slept?
On the couch?
No. At my girlfriend's home in her bed.
with her boyfriend.
No. No.
The boyfriend made you breakfast?
No. I slept with her in the bed and my wife.
Oh.
I'm sorry. So we all slept in that bed. I was uncomfortable with it.
Really? What?
I was uncomfortable with it because the husband wasn't there. He was there with his girlfriend. They went to a hotel. But
Wait, why were
They-
you uncomfortable?
because their kids are in the house, and if the kid has a bad dream, coming around.
yeah.
But I'm noticing that I don't think I need to be worried about that. You know. So yeah, we stayed in their room. They went to a hotel, and then
What was the topic again?
The new normal.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
my new normal. my new normal is.
Yeah, I mean, but we gotta show love to all the,
the.
we got to show love to the poly
I know,
people.
I know,
We keep
I
it,
know.
we can't. There's people out there with different.
Yeah.
different
Listen,
views.
they honest about their shit.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Maul's honest about his shit, huh?
Yeah,
Most too honest.
that's what some people say.
Because
But-
there's some people in those type of relationships and they don't even know it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
I
point.
know it.
That's a good point, and that's their new normal.
Right, that's
Yeah.
called unethical poly, which is what I did before.
That's what you was doing
That's
before.
what I was doing before.
right.
Yes.
Well, moving right along, moving right
Right,
along.
right.
So, all right, so we're gonna wrap this episode up. After hearing Jamal, I don't think anyone can follow that up right now. So,
I think his normal tops all the normals.
absolutely.
I just
So,
want to be like a fly on the wall. And,
I don't want to be on that
Is that
wall.
creepy for me to say that? I want to just be. I want to be.
I don't want
wanna
to be on
see
that
the-
wall.
I don't know. The walls get wet.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna slide down. I can't hold on with my
Can't slide down.
All right, with that said, thank y'all for joining the Lame Show. Check out our past episodes. You can find them on your favorite podcast platform. Click that download button, hit the subscribe,
Smash it.
and leave us a comment. You know, we always like to hear from, our casual listeners and our super fans as well. So please go ahead and throw some comments up there as well. Also, you can also interact with us on all of the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have a page on all of them. We even have a YouTube channel where you can, catch some videos or some clips of us. So check that out. And if you want to support the show, you can buy us a drink. Head over to buymeacoffee.com/The Lame Show. We're now accepting sponsorship for as little as $5 a drink or $10 a month. Anybody else want to close us
Yeah,
out?
if you guys are around and you have iPhone, you can join us Monday nights, 8:30 for Clubhouse. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd definitely like to see you guys there.
Yeah. We have some interesting conversations and people get to interact with us. So join us on Clubhouse as well.
Yeah, it's weekly, and we get to try some fun topics.
Yes.
All right. What else?
That's it.
That's it.
That's
All right, it's
That's
a wrap.
6 weeks. A wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
All right.
Wrap it up.
All right. Thanks,
Good
guys.
stuff.
Take care.
Next week.